guys, Alicia here with BassCast.com. We're at the third stop of the CATT Trail, Smith Mountain Lake. Director here, Kevin Dawson, and today's winners, Mr. Charlie Davis and Shane Mills. Y'all had a large mouth of 10.37 and a total weight for you guys 26.46. That's amazing. Kevin?
Yep. Whole lot of amazing things right here, right now. All right, so you know, I know we got a big tournament next weekend.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna try to keep my questions professional because we got to give them something.
Absolutely.
But I understand we don't want to give everything away too because you got some big stuff coming up.
Yeah.
So let's start. Did you get to practice this week?
I did. Yeah, I came out Friday for, well, pretty much all day.
Did it help you?
Yep. I would say a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Do you think it helped you area-wise or pattern-wise or maybe a little bit of both?
Area, for sure.
I think area-wise for sure.
Area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you start your day off. It sounds like you had an area in mind that you wanted to go to. You went to that area. Did anything happen right away? Did it take a little while? What kind of take me through that morning? Like when did you get your first bite?
Maybe second cast.
That's fast enough. Yeah, that'll keep you interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Three
First-
off the first spot.
Yep, absolutely. Did.
3 off the first spot.
Yeah.
Not the big one. I'm assuming on the
No,
first spot.
Not the big one.
Okay, so you caught 3. What do you think you had in those 3? Maybe 8, 9 pounds?
Maybe 8.
Somewhere
Yeah.
close to
Okay.
Right around 8. We've been weighing them as we go, so.
Okay, all right, so 8, 9 pounds, and then I'm guessing you move spots. You go to another spot, and just tell me, what time of day did the big one show up? Because that's what
Actually, it was about 9:30, wasn't it?
It was earlier. It was
I
within
think
the
we
first
had
hour
over
and a half.
20. I think we had 10 pounds, and he caught that fish, and it put us at 20.
That's something you don't hear of much. We had 10, and we caught 1 fish and went to 20.
So
Yeah.
that actually was fish number 5 for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so again, without giving too much away, why don't you just share what you will about the big fish? Because everybody wants to know about the big fish, and if you don't want to give up bait, I completely understand. But could you give us like maybe a little bit of depth, or like what you were looking for, that kind of thing? Just because everybody's going to want to know about this fish. So just tell me what you feel like you can tell me about the big one.
Well, the fish, I hate to say it, but it was scoped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how were you able to tell that was a fish and not like a rock or a tree that was there?
He wasn't he was suspended probably 8 foot of water, probably.
Okay. Well, usually the big ones typically don't. I've never seen big ones, super deep. But then again, I haven't caught that much. But all right, so you scoped him.
I scoped him.
How many presentations did you have to make to that fish?
2.
2 presentations.
I honestly thought it was a carp or a catfish or a striper. Luckily, it was a 10-pound bass.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
And so how long did it take you to actually get him to the surface where you knew, like, this is not a carp?
He knew when he set the hook that it was.
I knew it was a big one.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if it was a bass or a striper.
Gotcha.
And honestly, it was up bulldogging up under the boat, so we never got a look at it until he got it in the net.
How long did that fight last? Probably seemed like an hour, but how long did it really last?
It
Honestly,
actually
maybe 10, 12 seconds. It was quick.
He just came
He
on
hooked
up
the
and
fish right at the
surrendered.
trolling motor. It was probably 5 foot from the trolling motor when he hooked it. It was literally.
Yeah.
So was he, when you scoped him, was he like following you then, and then he decided, or was he that close to you when you
It was
actually
that
saw him?
close.
Gotcha.
As a matter of fact, I just caught number 4, weighed it, put it in the live well, and jumped back up, and we were almost right up on the bank, and the fish was right up under the trolling motor, pretty much.
That's awesome.
It was,
I mean,
it was just meant to be.
That's
It was
awesome.
one of those
That being
things.
said, yeah, the fish was shallow.
Gotcha. All right, so let's talk about some things we can talk about today. Were you feeling more confident with moving baits or non-moving baits today, or was it a mixture?
It was actually a mixture of both, but it was an early bite.
Yeah.
After 10 o'clock, like, we were done.
Really?
Yeah.
Had everything. Didn't catch any fish after 10, or
We
just
caught
nothing that
we
helped?
caught- We caught
one-
a 460 at probably 130.
Yeah.
And then I broke another one off that was probably 6 plus at
Yeah.
probably 3.
Did you get a look at him?
I didn't get a look at him, but we know it was in the right
Right.
spot.
So, if we could edit this, if you're going to tell the story, you broke another 9, because then you can say you would have been
sure.
over 30.
For sure.
You don't say we
It
broke
was
it.
probably 12.
Okay, all right, that's what you go with.
Yeah.
That's what you go with.
Yeah.
That being said, the last 3.5 hours, we had 2 bites. And that was it.
All right. So I know you've been fishing a lot this winter. You guys have been fishing strong this winter. What did you see today? Like, how are the fish transitioning? Are they still stuck in what they've been in, or do you see them starting to move now?
They're moving.
Moving?
It's moving. It's run and gun kind of deal, I think.
And with the weather forecast they're calling for this week, you think that's going to move them some more?
Absolutely, without a doubt.
I Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha. Well, like I said, I won't get too deep into it because,
I
know
we
you
might
guys
bomb
got
next weekend, but you know.
Yeah, I wish I could have paid you more for him. I wish I could have given you a boat or 10 grand, but a week early.
We know you got it in your account, so if you feel generous,
What account have you seen? Do you have access to an account I don't know about? Yeah. But congratulations. Great catch.
Thank you.
And hope to see you guys April the 6th.
Appreciate it.
And we
Thanks,
better see
Alicia.
you on April the 6th, because if I'm not mistaken, unofficially, I think these guys were leading in the points coming into today and winning. I don't know how you couldn't still be leading in the points if you win the next event. So one more points event to go for everybody who's fished all the qualifiers so far. We've got one more points event to get our points champion, and then our final will be at the end of April. So
Great.
thanks for fishing, and thanks to the Bass Cast for covering.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate it,
Absolutely.
Alicia.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Congratulations again.
Thank you.